Japa syndrome, which is the recent high rate of immigration of Nigerian citizens to foreign countries in search of greener pastures, has become a cause for serious deliberation. Recently, not less than 5 wards with about 150 beds were closed down at the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, LUTH, ED Araba, due to shortage of medical personnel. Chairman House of Representatives Committee on Health, Dr. Amos Magaji, explained that the 5 wards had to be shut because there were no health workers to operate them, despite the large number of patients received at the institutions on a daily basis. Similarly, universities in Nigeria are battling a severe shortage of staff due to the surge in the exit of lecturers out of the country and the concerns around the integrated personnel and payroll information system. Joining me in the studio to discuss this is a public affairs analyst, Lanre Ijaola. Thank you very much for giving us your time. What is the urgent action to be taken for now to salvage the situation in the country?
It's really pathetic. It's kind of a mad rush. Everybody just wants to go out of the country because of the economic realities of this time. Most especially skilled professionals who are highly needed in the UK and some other countries across the world due to the Brexit situation, most especially in the United Kingdom, whereby because of Brexit, a lot of the Europeans, East Europeans and Europeans have moved back to their country. So the British government, they actually need these skilled professionals from this part of the world, most especially Nigeria, which we have abundant people who are skilled, professional, but yet cannot get employed. Or maybe they're employed, they're not getting enough for their skills. I mean, this is the mad rush. We call it mad rush. And it's the new normal now because everybody wants to go. This year alone, over 80,000 students, postgraduate and graduate, have been given visas to relocate to the UK with their families. So it's really getting to a pathetic situation. The government of the day should be able to do something about it.
What in specific terms would you advise the government to do now? Because there's been a lot of talk, but we've not seen, some would say, let me not exaggerate, concrete action is yet to be seen in trying to address the Japa syndrome. So what would you advise?
I will advise this government of this day now. I mean, we have a new government in Nigeria, and I think it means well for the people of Nigeria. I think the government should be looking at the problem of youth unemployment. It's really an ill will that will blow no one no good because it could lead to social unrest at some point if the care is not taken. The way that which you see a lot of people going on the street looking for jobs where they can't find any, looking for food where they can't find any, I bet it will lead to a situation where they start robbing or start doing, some very bad things within the communities and the society. So I think the government should look at employment for the youth.
No doubt, government would bear the brunt of this Japa syndrome, but what can be done by individuals maybe to tackle this challenge in the little small ways? Yeah,
but I mean, it's a mixture of both. If you look at the Japa syndrome itself, a lot of people travel abroad, not knowing that it's not paradise. In England, they have economic situation right now. The economy is not doing well. And people coming doesn't even know the realities of what obtains there because renting a house or even having a child care over there is a lot expensive. Probably you want to get a room for rent in England, you're looking at about 800 to 1,000 pounds a month. I mean, compare that to what is this in Nigeria. So if you can stay back in Nigeria, have a convenient place to say, do some kind of business or get employed or, be an entrepreneur, do something for yourself, and the government is there to support and give them loans or facilities to enhance whatever the skills they have. I think that will reduce the inflow of people migrating from here to other countries of the world.
Videos of some Nigerians who migrated to a foreign country only to be faced with accommodation and feeding challenges have surfaced online. Like you mentioned, it doesn't come cheap. How would you react to this? Is there actually greener pasture out there? You said there isn't. So Would you say Japa in its entirety is not a good idea for someone who wants a better life?
Is not exciting in the first 2-3 years because number one, the language situation is there, the cultural differences are there. The men of color, we are men of color, women of color is there. So all these factors are there, and they rather give people who are, their own, who are their own. They first get the job before we can get it. A lot of people went through skilled workers. A visa, when getting there, they don't get to see jobs, and there's no job anywhere. Because the people they are looking for jobs, you are just coming in, you are in the system, you don't have any previous experience, you did not go to university in the UK or Canada, so they would rather prefer their own than people coming here. So it's a lot of mixed situation over there. So before you leap, you need to look very well. It's not a bad idea, but before you get into the system, it takes a bit of time, and you have to be spending money every day. It's not cheap at all.
Lanre, thank you very much for speaking with us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.